Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a very special one, a full review of my entire investment portfolio across different platforms. My previous portfolio review video is still my most viewed video on this channel. So today I'm bringing you the full spectrum of my investment. I'm going to show you my Snowball Analytics portfolio, all the high yield ETFs you all love to see, my Syfe REIT Plus portfolio, my Syfe Trade Singapore Bank's DCA portfolio, my FSMOne CSPX portfolio, my Poem's STI ETF portfolio, my Moomoo Money Market Fund portfolio, and my Bitcoin holdings in Ledger. Now, I won't include my EA trading portfolios and CPF investments. I'll explain why at the end. Now, before I begin, just a reminder that I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I share here is for educational and entertainment purposes only, based on my personal investing experience. Please do your own research and make sure any decision you make fits your risk tolerance. Alright, let's jump in. Now, let's start with the big one, my Snowball Analytics portfolio. The tickers are basically inside my IBKR and Longbridge platforms, but I use Snowball Analytics to track the dividends. Well, as you can see, my current portfolio value is around $143,000 with about $159,000 invested. So yes, it's still in the red overall, but the income is strong. So let me show you the holdings that I have. Alright, these are the tickers that I own: SGulf, QDTE, ALTI, QQQI, BTCI, YMAC, PLTW, Chippy, MACY, BITO, TSLW, CRF, TSLY, MSTY, TDEC, YMAX, WPay, YEF, HOOI, HOOI, IWMY, XDTE, and NVYY. Alright, I won't go into the details of each ETF, otherwise this video will be 1 hour long. I have also put a link in the description to share my Snowball Analytics portfolio to the public. You can take a look from there. Basically, this is my income engine. I'm fully aware that high yield ETFs come with NAV decay, volatility, and high turnover, but I'm using them intentionally for weekly cash flow, monthly cash flow, short-term compounding, margin supported income generation, and most of my distributions are recycled back into the system. Next, let's move into my Syfe REIT Plus portfolio. I've been investing in this since September 2022, and I've been DCAing every month plus adding extra whenever I have spare cash. The current value is about $44,433. The net invested is about $39,374. The total returns is currently $5,064. Time weighted return is 13.41%. This portfolio tracks the IHS Leaders Index, which holds the largest and most stable Singapore REITs. Dividends earned so far is $3,066, and the projected annual dividends is about $2,118. This is my Singapore property income exposure, and everything here is set to reinvest. Next, this is a smaller portfolio which I started this year. Under Syfe Trade, I DCA 300 Singapore dollars every month into Singapore 3 largest banks: DBS, OCBC, and UOB. The platform automatically buys them in equal weights for me. The current value is about $1,081 with $125 cash balance remaining. I started this because Singapore banks have been historically strong dividend payers, and I want consistent Singapore dollars income, not just USD. Moreover, the 3 banks are at the all-time high, so it's not a good move to dump a big sum of money into them. So I decided to DCA slowly into them instead. Next, my CSPX position in FSMOne. Now, CSPX is the iShares Core S&P 500 UCITS ETF listed in London. So why do I invest in CSPX instead of SPY or VOO? Very simple. 15% withholding tax for UCITS ETF instead of 30% for US listed ETFs. So if you are a Singaporean investor, CSPX is more tax efficient for long-term S&P 500 exposure. So currently, my CSPX position, I have about 4.26 shares. Total invested is USD $2,831. The current value is around USD $3,115. So I've profited about 10%. This is my global equity growth engine. Stable, boring, and perfect for the long-term compounding. Next, this is my longest running investment. I have been DCA $100 every month into the STI ETF, which tracks the Straits Times Index, basically Singapore's 30 biggest companies. This is under POEMS. I have 5,489 shares at an average price of $3.18. I took some profits earlier this year, but kept the remaining shares to continue receiving dividends. Now, STI dividends are paid twice a year, February and August, which gives me a nice little bonus every few months. Next, I'm going to show you my Moomoo account. I keep about USD $11,000 in a CSOP USD money market fund inside Moomoo, earning around 3.9% yield. This is separate from SGulf, so I think of it as my cash on standby for buying dips, for margin repayment, or for emergency liquidity. Money market funds are not exciting, but they serve a purpose in risk management. And then finally, my Bitcoin holdings. This is my Ledger wallet. I hold 0.139492 BTC, currently worth about US $11,989. This is self-custodied in my Ledger hardware wallet. Bitcoin is my asymmetric bet. I don't trade it, I don't leverage it, I don't touch it. I simply hold and accumulate when opportunities appear. Now, just to be clear, I did not include my EA trading accounts and my CPF investments. For my EA trading accounts, these are short-term trading funds, not part of my long-term investing strategy. As for my CPF, it is a separate system with different goals, so I'm not mixing it into this breakdown. Alright, so that's my full portfolio review across high-yield ETFs, Singapore REITs, Singapore banks, Singapore index, CSPX, money market fund, and Bitcoin. Now the most important part, I want your feedback. What do you think of this portfolio? Is it too messy? Too many platforms? Too much high yield? Or well diversified? How would you streamline it? I'm always refining my strategy, so drop your thoughts in the comment section. And if you enjoy videos like this, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow my journey as I build multiple streams of income. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.